Last week I made a video about the 4 states of mind, and this week I want to talk about the different things or different practices that you can adopt today that would take you from a state of mind that perhaps doesn't serve you very well to one that does. But before I get into the practices, I want to recap a little bit about the 4 states of mind. If you hadn't had a chance to look at the video, you can go back to my channel and go back to the video. I think it's the last one that I did, so you can definitely have a look at it. So, the recap. 4 states of mind. The first one is called the negative spiral. This is where you have no vision for the future and you're not happy in the moment. This is, usually when you're stuck in depression or some sort of an anxiety disorder, this is where you would be. The second one is called the current reality trap. This is where, you have no vision for the future, but you are happy in the moment, you're happy in the now. The third one, and this is where I believe most entrepreneurs are stuck in, this one is called the stress and anxiety state. This is where you have this massive vision for the future, you have a grand vision, but you just can't find happiness in the current moment right now. And the fourth one, which I think is the most interesting one, and I believe that everyone should strive to get into, is the state of flow. And this is where you have a vision for the future, but you're also happy in the current moment and what you're doing right now. This is a great state to be in. Okay, so let's get into the practice, but why is it important to be in the state of flow? Why do we have to get into this state where we can be happy? That's the key point. The key point is to be happy. Research shows that people that are happy not only have a better lifestyle and live healthier, but are actually, they have a greater lifespan than the people that are not so happy. So it's a great, happiness is everything that we want to achieve in this world anyway. So the state of flow is absolutely the place where you would want to be in if you wanted to be happy. What are these practices? And now, again, these practices are something that I do personally in my own life, and I have seen them being echoed by other, practitioners, gurus, teachers, all over the place, all over the time. And these are great practices that I've adopted myself. I've learned from somewhere else. I've adopted in my life, and they have been proven excellent and phenomenal in literally changing my life completely. So I hope that you find value in it as well. So let's get into it. Number one is meditation. Meditation is an incredibly powerful tool that now research is showing that people that are habitual meditators, that meditate about 15 to 20 minutes every day, are not only having a better quality of life, but are actually able to reduce stress in their lives because of their meditative practice. Now, this is an incredible research and an incredible study that shows that people that are meditating are living a much more reduced stress life of stress. That is something that we could all use a lot of in this stressful world that we live in. So number one is definitely meditation. Number two, and I've talked about this before as well, is gratitude. You know how much I believe in gratitude. I think it's one of the most powerful things that we have at our disposal. Gratitude is the ability to be happy with what you have today and what you have in your life right now. Again, research shows that people that are grateful, one of the research showed that people that practice in writing gratitude journals were actually 10% more happier 6 months down the line from when they wrote in their gratitude journal. So the effects of gratitude are trailing and are long lasting. And if you do this as a regular practice, then the effects of gratitude are throughout your life. So being grateful actually changes the way that you think about the world and gives you happiness much, much further down the line. Great research, great study that people have done to show that gratitude has an incredible power. Number three is called creative visualization. This is where you visualize, let's say, your day, your ideal day, the way that you want it to unfold. Maybe you have a grand vision and you visualize the things that you want to do according to that vision. You have a dream that you want to come true. You want to be something. You want to do something. You visualize that and deeply imagine those scenarios coming true as if they were real in your life. And creative visualization, again, there has been research that shows that people that practiced or participated in studies that did creative visualization for a physical exercise showed a 35% more increase in muscle strength than the ones that actually did the physical exercise. In other words, people just imagined doing the exercise that was told to them, and I think a month down the line, experienced 35% increase in physical strength. incredible study, incredible findings, shows that visualization alone can have actual physical improvements and impacts in the way that we live. So it's a great tool to adopt. Now, how can you put all these three things together? What I do, and this is a personal practice of mine, I do this every morning when I wake up. I have a 20-minute meditation routine that I do right after I wake up. And what I do, I add another component in my meditation as well. And what I do is, my meditation in the morning starts first with the act of gratitude. So I look at whatever I have in my life that I really feel grateful for, and I send gratitude to that, and I feel grateful about the good things that I have in my life. The second thing that I do is forgiveness. We all have some people in our lives or some things or events that we might not be feeling good about. I practice forgiveness and I let go of those things and kind of let that baggage off my shoulder and just feel good about it. The second thing, which is forgiveness, is very powerful and just allows me to seep more into the gratitude and feel more good about the good things that I have, because letting go of things that we hold on to is liberating. And it's a great practice because it just makes you even more happy. So gratitude, forgiveness, and the third and the final thing that I do, and this is the one that I enjoy the most, is visualization. This is where I imagine my day. I imagine how beautiful it's going to be, the good things that I'm going to be doing, the good people that I'm going to be working with. If I finish with my day, then I think about the kind of future that I want. I want a family. I want to have a house in the woods. I visualize that. I look at myself being in that house, enjoying the beauty, enjoying the abundance that I've created. Having all those dreams and visualizing them and seeing them actually come true, that's an incredible power and a powerful tool that you can use as well. So yes, these three things can be combined in one to do them simultaneously at the same time every day in the morning. Another thing that research shows is that when you do these things together, when you meditate for 15 minutes in the morning, it more than makes up for that time during the day, because you're more productive, you're more engaged with people, you're just a much more engaged and productive human being, and you make up for the time that you put in the morning. So if you think that I just don't have the time in the day to do this, well, here's the thing. If you do make the time, you are actually going to make up for the time that you put in this practice here in the beginning part of your day. So I really hope that you found this video informative and that you can adopt these practices in your life, because we can all be in the state of flow in our lives and just really enjoy what we have right now in the current moment, but at the same time have a vision for the future and live the best life that we can. To end it with a last note, if you want to know a little bit more about me and my story and where I come from and what is it that makes me, worth listening to, if you will, I invite you to go to my website, have a look at my website. There's my story. I talk about myself and also about the different things that I've experienced in my life. And, it's a chance for you to kind of get to know me a little bit. That would be a great honor for me, people like yourself, to come to my website and have a little look at my own story and just to know me. So I hope you do that. And if you really like this video, if you did like it, go ahead, share this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. And until I see you again next time, have a great time, my friend.